In case you've forgotten how big America's drug problem is, here's a little reminder.
Oh, I hear people in the audience. You know, I appreciate these public service announcements by Drug-Free America because they're putting it where families can get it. We've talked about generations, Dr. Lewis, of families, as you well see, with your treatment center that are being affected. And Gloria here, who has also promised to go into rehab, has a little one 10 years old who's watching Mommy go out and smoke crank. What do you say to these families here? Because I want Gloria to stand by her promise to her little girl today.
You know, Gloria, what I wonder is, you know, because what I'm worried about, my fear is that you're going to die one way or the other. You're either going to die emotionally or you're going to die for real. And you kind of get into a little squabble with your mom about what happens with Veronica. But I think, number one, are you willing to go into treatment?
Yes, I am, because I don't want to see my daughter on drugs.
But next,
I don't want to see that.
I understand, but if you blow out of treatment, because I know Eric has blown out of treatment a few times, and your mom probably blew out of treatment. If you blow out of treatment, are you willing then to let your mom have custody of Veronica?
I'm willing to let her,
until you get sober?
Until I get clean, until I get really off this for good, and I can deal with life itself and deal with myself first, then I can deal with
You'll let your mom have custody, so this little girl can have a stable life, and let you get yourself put back together again.
I know I'll die emotionally, or I'll die for real if I don't get off it now.
David, what do you say to Veronica? Because I think there are kids all across the nation who are in a situation like she is, who are watching their parents on, off, trying to get off, and that's going to affect that child.
Yeah, Veronica, the only thing I can say to you is it sounds like your mom's trying. You know, she really wants to, and I think you're scared, and I also think you're a real courageous girl.
So courageous.
Yeah, I'm a grown-up, and I don't know whether I would have had the guts to say what you said today, and I think it helped your mom a lot.
If your son or daughter is having a problem with drugs, you can call the Action Helpline. Here's the number for you. It's 1-800-367-TEEN. 1-800-367-TEEN. T-E-E-N. It's just that simple. Please call if someone you love needs help right away. We'll be right back. Folks in the audience during the commercial have some things to say.
Hi, my name is Guy Mallory. I'm the Youth Empowerment Director for Madison Square Boys and Girls Club. A lot of the individuals on the panel now need intervention, and one of the programs that we run is a prevention program. We're going to concentrate on Veronica. If we provide her with information on drugs and alcohol, the possibility is she probably won't use it. There are young people here with me today, Jovan and Nina.
17 you are? 17. And you are?
19.
19.
They went through my empowerment program, and we have approximately 90 individuals in Brooklyn who go to the different public schools in their district and teach drug and alcohol information to first, second, and third graders.
So these aren't necessarily kids who've used it, but kids who don't want. This is intervention, stopping it before it gets to that point.
And there's some individuals that come, like 40% of the people in our population in that program have dad with drugs in the past, and what they do now, they're drug-free, and they're working. So what do you
say to kids like Veronica who are going through a tough time? A family crisis is going on in her life right now. What do you say?
Well, I think in Veronica's case, you have to work with the whole family instead of just from Veronica, because when she goes home and leaves our program, she has to go inside that home where the problems start anyway. So we have to deal with that. I also think that with young people like Veronica, if we arm them with the knowledge and skills that they need in order to say, no, I don't want drugs, or no, I don't need drugs, or she could be the one who finds a cure for cancer or AIDS. And we can't do that if we use drugs. You can't.
So you'll sit and talk with this family and help them understand?
If you need me to.
Sure, absolutely. And you young people talk too, because you've got a good voice out there. Did you see a difference in some of the things that you've done for some of your peers?
Yes. We just recently did a teen summit with the Madison Square Boys and Girls Club, which hold about 100 people, and it was like drug prevention. We was giving out information on drugs and you know why it's not good for you. And there's like a lot of people out there that's glorifying that, and we was just taking away from some of that attention.
Nobody can have better pressure on a peer than you guys. Teenagers are known for peer pressure. I like that you're making good peer pressure on each other. Thank you so much. And we're going to hook up Veronica so she can talk with you as well. I'd like you to meet someone else here. This is Tracy Solon. She is the resource coordinator for Hudson Behavioral Treatment Center in New Jersey. And you came here because you had something to say to Eric.
Eric, what we like to do is help you out with getting you into a detox. We have one set up for you. And then afterwards bring you back into Jersey City. And we'll bring you to treatment every single day. We'll pick you up from your house and drop you off at home and kind of get you back on the right track.
You can do that? Thank you so much, Tracy. I appreciate you. You know something, what I like and one of the things I'm most proud of is how somehow let this show stand for 1 hour where communities come together, where families say to each other, you're not by yourself, where kids have support of beautiful audience members like you. By the way, Guy, David said he was going to give his per diem to you for your group instead of, you know, that. I think that's a wonderful thing. And this program, Eric, is waiting for you. It's all set up. We've already set it up. All we need is your mom to give the nod and you to love yourself enough to take yourself in there and get correct, okay? All right. We'll be right back in a minute, everybody.